Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Imtiyaz Nurdiansyah, and I'm from Informatics Engineering in the Faculty of Computer Science. And today I'm going to talk about uh, the topics about array. So, array is a collection of items that stored at contiguous memory location, an element that can be accessed randomly using indice- indices of an array. They are used they are used to store sorry they are used to store similar type of element, as in the data type must be the same for all element. So in here, array used to store similar type of element. The data type. Okay, so the simple thing is array could store some data inside of a certain variables. So that could be contained. For example, if we have eight, I mean nine here, nine data here. So you could store a nine in a certain of element. They can be used to store collection of primitive data types such as integer, float, double, char, etc. of any particular type. To add it, an array in C++ can store derived data types such as structure and pointer and etc. Given below is pictures of representation of an array. So in here we have nine data, but yeah, we have nine data that count from 0 to 8 because array counting data is started from 0, not from 1. So here we got here. Then move to the next one. Why array? We can use number of variables such as 1, 2, 3, and etc. when we have small number of objects. But if you want to store a large of number instances, it becomes difficult to manage them with normal variables. The idea of an array is to represent many instances in one variable. So we could, yeah, in here we could store many instances in one variable. We can store many data in certain one variable. The next one, the array declaration. There are various ways which we can declare an array. It can be done by specifying its type, size, by initializing it about the array declaration by specifying the size. So in here we have integer type of array 1, ARR1, that contain a 10 type that contain 10 type of integer data. Same as the bottom one, includes integer n equals 10, which means n equals 10 in here. So we have ARR2 that contains 10 data because n is equal to 10 and then n is inside of the bare code. But inside of the, what is it called? Barrier, I guess. Yeah. Yeah. So it's almost the same. And then the next one is array declaration by initializing elements. So in here we have four data. So ENTARR have four data inside of it in certain way. So and then the next one is array declaration by specifying size and initializing element. So in here we have six data from ARR, which include 10, 20 to the 40. Maybe we have only four data here. The 5 and the 6 one should be 0 because in here started from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, Yeah, 1, 0, 1, 2, 3 is already half, so which means 1, 2, 3, 4, and the next one, and the fourth one should be 0, and the fifth one should be 0, but it's half 6. That's why it's half 6 uh, data stored in ARR data. And the next one is the advantage of an array in C++. Random access of element using array index. So random access is called direct access. It's the ability to access an arbitrary elements of a sequence in an equal time or any datum of a population of addressable elements. So in a simple way, that if we want to take some elements in a certain of the data, such as if example, if one I want to take the 5 to 15 the fifth data from 100 data, so I could easily take it out, so yeah, without any having a sequence or whatever. So it's that's called a direct access. Useless line of code as it creates a singular array of multiple elements. Okay, and then the next one is easy access to all elements. So it's easy to access to all. I mean, for example, if I have 1 to 100 data, so it's easy to access it. And transfer result through the array becomes easy using a single loop. So right, using a single sorting of loop, and sorting becomes easy as it can be. It comes by writing less line of code. So yeah, because of the array, we don't really need to write it. We just have to type the data, so without having so many lines, so you just simple strike. So the advantage of an array in C++ is allowed to fix number elements that enter which decide the time of declaration, unlike linked list arrays that dynamic. So in here, allow an element to be entered which decide. Oh, so in here, array is only decided at the declarations. Yeah, only for the first time. Once you declare the data type, for example integer 1 to 100, you all can declare there. And then the insertion and deletion of element can be costly since the element are needed to be managed in accordance with new memory allocation. Where this one is probably the insertion and deletion of array takes more time because it need to process uh, the data, uh, different one with linked list, such one of the rival linked list so you have to do a sequence, and then arrays you just have to take it, you could do the random access, but it will cost time. Like that about array, so this is what I say, that array is only counting from 0, not from 1, because maybe array is an element that accessed by using an integer index. Array index start with 0 and goes till size of array minus 1. So in here, arrays, for example, if you want to put a 6 data, you have to count it from 0, not from 1. So if you want to put a 6, it should be have 7, and the first one should be 0. That would be easily just put it and minus 1. So yeah, and that's it for array. I think that's it, a brief explanation of array. And my name is Muhammad Imtiyaz Nurdiansyah, and thank you.